Hey there. So, we've been talking about money for the last few videos that I've shared with you during the 1111 series. And I thought we would just carry that conversation over a little bit, but directly into your business. And I want to focus on your numbers. Now, numbers is something that many entrepreneurs overlook. Now, they focus on the money part, like how much money they're making, whether they can pay the bills, those type of things as it relates to numbers, but not really taking a look at their numbers. So when I owned a brick and mortar service-based business, we focused on beauty, wellness, um, and I had a boutique under one umbrella, under one roof. So we were a full service day spa. And then I had a small clothing boutique inside the business as well. And I remember my husband at that time, my ex husband, sharing with me that I needed to stop buying inventory. Now, I understood completely where that came from because what his concept was go ahead and sell out everything and then go buy more things. But if you are in, boutique building or selling retail or an actual physical product, you know that you need to keep inventory in. And for me, although what he said made sense in one respect, I had already looked at my numbers. So I already knew my breaking even point, which we'll talk about in a few moments because most people don't know their breaking even point. I already knew that before I was even buying more inventory, I had already profited. So what most people do is talk about how much money they made. I made $20,000 in my boutique this month. I made $10,000 in my boutique this month, but they've never really looked at their break even number. So for me, I had already gone and looked at how much I had spent on an item and at what point I broke even, meaning I made the money back that I'd already spent, and I was already at a space of profiting before I ordered any more inventory. Now, I have a class called, I don't even remember the little catchphrase title, but it's on retailing. And it's housed inside 3D Success Academy. And one of the huge retail to profit, I believe is the name of that particular module inside the academy. But I'd had many clients who were buying tons of things. They'd have like 45 items in their line and were wondering why it wasn't selling and why they weren't making their money. One of the reasons, guys, a huge reason, most people don't know their numbers. Do you know your numbers, your real numbers? Many people are under the illusion that they're actually making more money than they are, but they're not profiting. Now, for those of you who are coaches and maybe you don't have retail products or you don't have a boutique and you're like, well, how does this roll over into the type of business that I do? So you have administrative fees, you have wherever you're producing your products in your office, you have utilities, how much time it takes you to deliver the service. Most people don't know those numbers. And many people are expecting their businesses to flourish and their businesses to grow. They're in expectation, but they have not inspected what they are expecting. You have to inspect what you expect. If you're expecting to grow your business, if you're expecting to earn more revenue, if you have this huge goal, you have to inspect what you are inspecting. Tomorrow, I'm going to go a little deeper as it relates to inspecting what you expect, maybe not necessarily as closely related to numbers as we did on today, but numbers are important. Do you even know your break-in even point? I see so many people buying more and more and more and more things. And just from a business standpoint, when I see them even slashing their prices in my mind, most oftentimes I can determine that they really can't afford to make the moves that they're making, but because they're not looking at their numbers, there's an urgency to go and get more stuff so that maybe like their specific customers, when I had a boutique, I had specific customers. I knew if they came in on a regular and consistent basis, they wanted to see new items. So my pricing had to be on point. Most people are underpricing in everything. Your coaching services, the services that you may be doing where you're trading your time for dollars, most people are underpricing in a way that actually allows them to profit, and they have the illusion, right, that they're making a lot of money because of the money coming in, but they're not attributing the money that's actually going out to make it happen. Many people will be surprised when they look at the real numbers in their business. Much like when I talk to you about, getting out of debt just overall in my personal life, it involved me looking at the numbers. Don't be afraid to look at your numbers, to inspect what you are inspecting. So inside 3D Success Academy, we talk about all the things, right? It is the ultimate growth track for women in business. So we approach building business from the inside out. So we're not always just looking at the external things like the money coming in, right? We're also looking at what it takes for the money to come in. We approach business from a holistic space, meaning we build business from the inside out. We look at every aspect of you, the woman in business, and what it takes from a full circle perspective in order to build your business, your emotions, your mindset, your thinking, your numbers in your business, your branding, your marketing, all those things. So I'll tap into branding and marketing on tomorrow. I'd love for you to join us. Do yourself a favor and join us inside 3D Success Academy. We probably are winding down to about the last day for the 11/11 sale, depending on when you see this particular video that I'm sharing. But the Academy is $1,111 off of the regular investment price. The Academy don't go on sale, guys, right? So take advantage of this opportunity. Join us. It is a 12-month opportunity. We cover all aspects of you being the person that can actually fulfill the desires that you have, the dreams, the goals, the visions, right? Making sure you have the capacity, making sure your business has the capacity to be in alignment with the goals that you have. 12-month opportunity. And as a bonus, for those of you who pay the one-time fee as opposed to the payment options, because we got payment options as well, you get lifetime access, right? And then there's bonus monthly coaching calls with me. Like, it's an amazing opportunity for those of you who are wanting to go to the next level in your business building process and creating a lifestyle you love.